we can have the best strategies and we can have the best plans, but I think there are two critical pieces that help you to achieve that. And one is leadership. Good leadership is important, and leaders who cultivate the right culture are important. But secondly, the power of collaboration. Nothing is going to get done if we work individually. And particularly that collaboration between the private sector and government is critical if we want to achieve our very ambitious development goals as a country. Yeah? So I think if you look at this generation of young people, right, the one thing that appeals to them is opportunities. Young people want to be active citizens. They want to participate in this democracy. And it really is up to us to deepen access to opportunities for young people. Yeah? And I think, if you think young people are angry about unemployment, they're far more angry because they feel invisible, they feel not listened to. Yeah? And I think creating an inclusive economy where young people feel like they're active role players. And I spoke about, again, creating an employment guarantee for young people is something I think we need to be pursuing. We have done a lot since the pandemic in accelerating public employment, in accelerating programs like National Youth Service, but certainly more needs to be done if we want to build the youthful and the inclusive society that we want as a country. Yeah. I think it's been an area that's been in the public discourse for a while now, the area of privatization of the economy, right? And I think, like anything else in life, it requires a balanced approach, right? So I think we've seen, for example, in energy, where space has been opened up to the private sector for private generation, for household solar, that has massively helped us to alleviate the energy crisis in the country. Right. Similarly, the private sector has come on board. They're supporting the National Crisis Committee on Rail and Logistics. And I think the private sector has a role to play in almost every sector. Yeah? I think encouraging is also the fact that 150 CEOs of large companies have come together with the presidency to commit on work streams that we can work on together. So I don't think there's a right or wrong answer. I don't think government needs to work by itself. I don't think the private sector needs to work by itself. What you need is a balanced approach, pulling skills together from both sectors in order to drive really an inclusive growth agenda.
TM Global Media, going beyond borders.